She said to Nina, said the LP's finally done. This is the only copy number one. Do you want to quit? Listen. So we sat back and played it on the hi-fi system. Got a call from you saying he finally finished it. Great, I'll bob round in the next few minutes. Picked up my copy, then I headed back to town. Headphones on, still bumping our sound. Got to Nelson where a spot Phil D. He came over, I said, we finally done the CD. Phil asked if he could borrow it to burn, and would we mind if he passed it on to his brother Vern. Vern liked it, I played it to his mates. He said the sound reminded him of early 90s mixtapes. Now one of his mates was Guy. Guy gave it to his wife Louise for a try. Now it's not really her cup of tea, so she passed it round the family onto Mutu's brother Steve. Steve's a doctor and he tried to analyse it, but couldn't, so he passed it to Joe, see if he could fathom it. Joe passed it to his mum and dad. I said, this is what Rick and I get up to in the lab. All these years and they finally made an LP. They posted it to my mum, who couldn't believe it was for free. She gave it to my gran up in Edgeley. We passed it on to my big sister G. George and John turned to my niece and nephew. I said, listen up, this is what Uncle Anthony gets up to. Jono played it on his way to work. I bumped into my old mate Bert. Bert took a copy and said he played it to Pud. Pud really dug it, so he lent it to his brother Rob. Rob left it in the gardener's arms, where it was picked up by the Cracknell brothers. John said, who the fuck are the Mindtrekkers? Then he recognised us from the inner sleeve photos. It's freaking out, that rap shit's the hobby. So he went home and bought himself a copy. They pumped the beats in his Beetle and dropped it off to Universal Ace people. Bridget played it to Dina and Davina in the office, where Claire and Linda overheard this. They laughed and passed it to Wallace, who said something hard and abrasive in Scottish. Jim did a dance to the funky beat. Franny and Graham agreed it wasn't quite their street. Angela and Julie didn't think it sounded like me. They didn't even know that I MC. Mike and Josh listened and said it's the best thing since toast. It's hot stuff. Millhouse joked. Millhouse ran into Naz, aka Sharesh, who played to Jordan and the rest of his house guests. Rob from work played to my man MJ, who does the production and used to the Atari. Cool kid for the friends, but we done an LP and tracked MJ down to obtain the CD. Now he's my man from way back when, and there's a copy for Nathan if I ever see you again. At this point I thought the CD was possibly lost, but it turned up with a Scarborough vet Hodge. Badgie spoke up and said he'd like a copy, and passed it on to the elusive G, who handed the now battered copy back to me. I handed it to Muse, who said, good God, where have you had this? We forward copies onto the King of Woolworths and Brass Monkey, who said it definitely sounds funky. Your beats and rhymes are raw, it does damage, and it differs to your charity shop challenge. It got posted to Very Good Plus with DJ Free and Daddy Knock originally checked for us. They asked if we could play the LP on the radio. The Mindtrek is a large radio free pumping in stereo, and that concludes the journey. Pass that shit on to those who ain't heard me.